see here. Go to my channel, see if it's... Here we go. Alright. Hey, I'm streaming it.
Oh, fuck. Whew. Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Alright. Yeah, I'm streaming this if you want to take a look at it.
Sure, send me the link.
Yeah, I just did.
Oh wow, your stream is much faster than mine. This isn't fair. I want better internet.
Alright. Yeah, so the situation I'm in now is I gotta sweep the series at home. And top of the sixth, tied 0-0, 2 on, 2 outs, so... And the Detroit Tigers are 21-40, so this could be pretty easy. Now this made my screen a little bit smaller on the TV,
so... you can turn the overlay up off in broadcast settings. Go to your broadcast settings.
There we go. Advanced settings, there we go. Audio sharing, no. Oh, view comments. Nope, that's not it. Display messages to spectators and spectator comments. There we go. Alright. I'm back. Alright, so. Alright, here we go.
Number 6. From the stretch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Candelario rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeet.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1, here it is.
Come on.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he fouls this one off.
They aren't swinging at Dick.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in now, Chris Davis. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Yep, going.
See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, and the A's are back to even now. It's one apiece.
Yeah, this is 22nd home run of the year already. I mean, we're in June though, so
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Dude, that was dead center.
Yeah, it was. It was actually pretty awesome.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. As he drives a liner to right center.
Oh, get two.
Around
Get two.
first,
You're on two.
digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Did that really bounce over the wall? How did that get? No. It rolled under the wall.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Yeah, it just was. It's just like, and I'm gone. It's just, okay. Yeah, I forgot mascots are a thing in baseball.
He's set, here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time.
Let's see how
Ball 1.
this
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger
this
bullpen.
download of Doom Eternal.
To third. He's got it. Throw on to
Preparing to
first,
download
and
at 0%.
one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The second baseman.
Digging in, Tony Kemp. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
You know, I don't need the bits that much.
From
So
the
I'm
belt,
not gonna
the
click
pitch.
it.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Ooh, I would let that one hit you.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and there are 2 down.
It's probably out of the strike zone.
Stepping in, Austin Allen. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The set and the 2-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
You had 2 runners on base, didn't you?
Yeah, 1 guy on base.
1 on base,
Another
that's a 2.
excellent swing right
Yeah,
there.
the guy on
That's
third base.
multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
31 hours to
digging
count.
in next. He would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field.
Drop. Nope.
Jones will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
24 strikeouts and 2 walks.
7th inning ready to roll. Next up for Detroit, Cameron Maybin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotti is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. No hits in 3
All right,
so
here we
far.
go.
He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the A's 3 and the Tigers 2. David McKay gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, David
McKay.
Last half of the 7th here. Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
No.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Nope.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Crap.
Under it is Maybin now as he pulls it in for the first out.
now batting.
Too far underneath.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, too far underneath that one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground.
There you go.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
There we go. Big old Matt Olson up the bat. You can change this game in one swing.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Gone.
See you later. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
I don't know why that guy's rave dancing in the freaking audience for, but
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Chris Davis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far.
Trashed right now.
Swing and a long drive
There's
again.
Crush
This
Davis,
one to deep center.
Boom, this guy. Take this guy off the mound. He's getting killed. Take him off.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
This guy's got no confidence left. He's just going to be throwing pitches down the middle now. Or wild.
Alexander takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Alright. Alexander. This guy's not even 5.4 ERA. A lot of walks. 40 walks. Alright, let's get into it.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases.
Oh, triple. No, double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The 8 at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the pitch.
I'm going to change it up a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Take him upstairs.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding into the box, Austin Allen. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. See you later. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Stepping up now, Ramon Laureano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Too low, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
There we go.
A line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Oh, he's slid in.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. A rounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded to short. He's right there. And that's the second out.
That's probably, just below the strike zone on that one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field.
Another home run
See you later. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Brian Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping.
The left fielder, number 3.
Here's Chris Davis now. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Prone will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 9-2. Stepping into the box, Austin Romine starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Jones. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Here's Cameron Maben now. And he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And it's fouled away. Maben stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Big boost to our hotness. All right, so that's gonna increase our heat streak. So simulated games, we should have a good chance at winning simulated games. Let's go. Sweep the Giants, nice. Oh, the Phillies. I can see us playing the Phillies. Nope. Oh, here we go. We got a trade. Oh. Okay. Give up 2 prospects for Margot. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, now we're going to play as Margot for a game to boost his performance for the rest of the year. Oh, Shohei Ohtani. Wow, he's 0-12? What? Dude, he got hit around a lot. Wow, Shohei Ohtani.
Manuel Margot makes his first start for them today after they traded for him. Guys, it's a new look lineup after they added him as a piece for their postseason push.
And he knows they're looking for him to provide a spark with the bat, Matty. They're hoping he's the missing piece for this offense.
Yeah, no doubt, D-Roll. A lot of teams tinker.
He's batting 306 and they traded him to my team.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
All right, so he's got a fastball slider, curve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Leading off the inning, David Fletcher, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Margot is there to put it away for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Heading out towards shallow right. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Down the third baseline.
Slider's kind of slow.
Fouled off.
That fastball screaming in right now.
Hey, let it rip one time.
The 0-2 once more. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 7 runs on only 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Here we go.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Over 3 with a strikeout. That's not good there at the plate.
Ready once again, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pujols has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. It was a rough start to his tenure with his new squad today as he looked all kinds of lost at the plate.
No doubt. Maybe he was pressing a little bit, trying to impress his new boys, justify the investment they made in him. His coaches will try to get him back on track and contributing going forward.
Olsen had a day, though. Look at that. All right, so no player boost for Margot. Alright, so we're still struggling at second base, so let's go get some second basemen. Okay, so we're going to take Jorge off there, and Ozuna. Dustin Pedroia, oh gross. We can go to LeMahieu. He's a second fiddle to Torres out in New York. Gavin Biggio. Yeah, let's try for Gavin. There. Ah, great. We get to play the Astros. So as you can see, we have a 17-game lead in the division. We're projected to finish with 102 wins. We're in game 77 of the season. Bottom of the 8th. Got 1 out. And we got Chris Davis at the plate. This is going to be good.
The A's have been rolling pretty much since day 1 of the season. Heidi, give us the inside scoop.
Matt, this team has been absolutely dominant so far this season. In fact, if they were to maintain this level of play through the second half, they might even challenge for the all-time wins record. I tried to discuss that possibility with a few players, but they were reluctant to go there. I was told they're trying to take it one game at a time and get this. Focus on continuing to improve. How much better can this team get? Well, that's exactly what they want to find out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Chris Davis next to bat. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Weekly hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Austin Allen. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Framber Valdez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Tucker has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 4. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel in previous.
The first baseman, number 10. And the Gurriel.
A 9th inning save situation is at hand, so on to shut the door, the closer, Joaquin Soria. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hopped up. Chapman is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Lifted in the air to center field. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, a rolling stone gathers no moss. And these guys, I'm not sure they've even heard of moss.
Yeah, this is a complete baseball team right now, guys. They've shown they can beat you in a variety of ways. They look like a team ready for the postseason, and we haven't even reached the All-Star break.
No doubt about it, D-Row. I think they are the league standard right now, and it's a treat to watch this team play. Going to be a fun team to follow the rest of the season.
Okay, so the White Sox are another top team, it looks like. Yeah, they're 2nd place in the American League Central. But their record's pretty good. The Yankees are running away with the East. National League West is closed. Cardinals are holding the East. Ooh, Braves and Nats tied it up. Alright. Let's come back and beat the White Sox.
We've got a good game going here between 2 clubs that seem to be for real this year.
Matt, this is a nice test for both teams, both of whom, as you said, figure to be in the race as the season unfolds. Learning how to win close games like this one against quality opponents is crucial to a championship campaign. So this game could give us a glimpse of how each of these teams might respond in a big game situation.
Ready now, Tony Kemp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Fry is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Mazzara looks up. See you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Ramon Laureano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line drive to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Margot's going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Garcia over at second. Moncada at first with no outs. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning. Jimmy Cordero will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. New inning set to get underway. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. So now it's Mark Canha. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Cordero primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where
a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. There's one. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He went down on strikes last time up. Yusmeiro Petit comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count still at 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kemp has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In previous matchups with Yasmero Petit, he's a .333 hitter. He's also hit 3 home runs. And there's out number 2. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Standing in, Austin Allen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Mazara is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. James McCann is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And he fouls this one off. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Leury Garcia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman.
Ready now for the White Sox. Yohan Moncada, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled away. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Nothing across here this half of the inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are Evan Marshall takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Luis Robert is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Eaton, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Now playing center field, number 88.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. roller right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Laureano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Pop straight up. Petit is there for it. One out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Danny Mendick remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base.
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Into the box, Mark Canha, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The short, hit hard. Anderson picks it up in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. This is hit sharply to the left side. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
In now, Austin Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1. Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to Liam Hendricks is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Bottom of the 12th inning now, so digging in now, Nomar Mazara. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now back, second baseman, Leo Ray.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Canha will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. He's running, pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser,